Hello everyone, it's Christoph Trappe, Chief Content Officer at Interiors+Sources, still at NEOCON. Now we are reporting from the suite of Scandinavian spaces. And you may remember we stopped by here last year to talk about one of your, what do you call it, seating walls.
It's called a lean in, but we also call it a wall sofa because you just hang out at the wall. People like to lean. Yeah.
And that was Thomas Jönsson. He's one of the partners at Scandinavian Spaces. I'm also joined by Robert. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Happy to do this interview.
So we are sitting in a sea of yellow.
Yes.
Talk about what's going on here, the importance of color and design, and let's go from there.
I think a lot of people think that Scandinavian design is about using grays, blacks, and whites, and that is true. But we also love a pop of color. And okay, so we've gone a little bit overboard here with the color, but color is something that you feel. And looking at people's faces when they come in, the smile that they have, and you can read out their lips when they say, "This is amazing," you see it on them. And that's really what, for me, color is. It's a feeling that you get when you get energized from something. We hate beige. Beige is the most boring color in the world. It's uninspiring. It makes you feel boring. This gets your emotions going. It gets your creativity going. And yeah, you see all the smiles on people's faces here. I hope the 360 can really get that on camera because it is happening here live.
And good reminder, forgot about that, should have said that early on. If you're watching right now, you're looking at us, but make sure you're going around the room with your finger if you're watching on the website. And of course, you can always watch it on the YouTube app with your virtual reality headset. Now, you didn't need a sign that says selfie spot or anything like that, but people are certainly coming in, they're taking pictures, they're checking out the colors. Talk about where would this kind of color be used in a commercial building?
In my personal opinion, we would see yellow. Now, I'm not a color professor or anything like that, but to me, this is some place where I'm going to get creativity and I'm going to get energy. This is going to make my mind percolate and come up with new ideas. Having something dark and moody like our speakeasy room in the back, that's where we might, relax a little bit and have some low-key conversations. But this is a high-energy environment here on the yellow platform, and we purposely wanted that near our opening because we wanted to intrigue people and be like, whoa, someone dared to actually do yellow? Yes. Because people are a little bit worried about yellow. It can be done wrong pretty easily. And I'll be honest, when we worked with Gillan Venus, the designer for this space, me being slightly colorblind, I realized we had about 5 or 6 different shades of yellow in here. And I was like, is this going to go? And she said, Robert, it's going to be amazing. Trust me. And I'm so glad we did. So just seeing people come in here and get this energy level, and it's just this is something I see being in a spot where you need to get energy, be inspired, and come up with new ideas. I'd love to see corporations, companies big and small, dare to actually put the proper color palette for the type of work environment they want to have in each part of their office, instead of having everything be the same color tone regardless of furniture archetype.
So is this like in a creative space you would use this?
Yes. That, at least in my opinion, yes.
I think people will talk about activity-based work these days, and it's important to match the furniture type to the activity, but I think it's also important to match the color to the activity. Like you said, yellow is energizing. Blue and green might be a little bit more where you contemplate, relax, maybe read a report. This is more of a brainstorming kind of color. So that's a good feature of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So certainly these couches are very comfortable.
Yep.
But when I walk in, I wouldn't necessarily go and say, hey, I got to take a nap. I'm like, okay, let's talk about them.
Yeah.
Let's brainstorm. Let's come up with the next thing. How do we update our app? Whatever the thing might be. So certainly that is actually the feeling I had when I came in here.
Yeah.
And when I came in here, just to give you kind of a rundown from NEOCON, so we did 2 podcasts this morning. Then we walked in here. It's like, this is a good candidate to do virtual reality video because you can look around, you can see the people walking in, you can see the different colors certainly.
Yeah. No, you're right about the sofa, and they perfected the density of the sofa because it's not meant to be a place where you lay down. In fact, this table here is a perfect example of how to use this table in a library, so you don't have people laying down in an open concept. So, but it does allow you to sit comfortably for 2-3 hours and get work done or have a little meeting like we're doing now. So.
Very nice. Robert and Thomas, thanks for joining me. Thanks everyone for listening, and we'll be reporting more here from NEOCON in Chicago 2019.